How you doing, everybody? It's Jonathan Begin. Welcome back to more Pokemon Emerald. In the last one, we went through the remaining battle facilities, and in this episode, we're going to be doing a little more things around here in Battle Frontier before we finally head off. Alright, let's get this guy over here. I saw it. There was a sticky sort of Pokemon with a long tail up ahead. It was hiding under a boulder and kept staring at me. See, there is a cave up there, but we can't really go from that way. So we gotta try and find another way to go through. Now, you gotta talk to somebody. I don't recall who they are. Battle point exchange service. You can change your battle points here. Basically, it just works just like any other battle swap thing, but you get some more, you get more options, better options. I wouldn't really go for those. Prices. Just furniture. You just want furniture? No, you can get some battle items here to increase your stats, and then you give hold items. Get leftovers, white herb, quick claw, middle herb, by choice, king's rock, scope lens. Just good options there. Of course, I have nothing. I don't have enough BP, so. Well, question about it. No, you switch trick at battle phase, they start giving you more and more battle points. Yucking out, I don't like you saying my plush doll like that. If you want to go get one yourself. Me. Honey. So nice, wish I had them. Cute cushions, big plush dolls. Oh, okay. Okay. Now, there's someone I have to talk to before we can continue on, but I don't recall where they are. So I was standing, but I didn't do anything special to base yet. Wait. Oh, so this guy here. 70 years I've had Pokemon in the member. If you had a legendary top Pokemon breeder, if you ever become as seasoned as me, you'll see the abilities of Pokemon at a glance. Your trainer, doesn't it interest you to know your own Pokemon's abilities? Yeah, that's like your Pokemon. This guy will give you an idea of how well your Pokemon's IVs are. IVs are integer values that determine how Pokemon's stats grow. They are determined by the Pokemon specifically, and they cannot be changed. At least not in this game. This one's overall, I would describe it as having better than average ability. It's certainly its best aspect of its, so to say, is its special attack. That said, it's quite impressive. That's how I call it. Basically, that's just saying that special attack IV is fairly high. It can range anywhere from 0 to 31. The higher it is, the higher the stat will grow. Going to be getting interviews with tough trainers. Who do I need to go talk to? I don't want to just spend this whole episode. This place is scaring me. Hi, when it comes to news about Battle Frontier, number 1. Next. We should the hottest news again Frontier. Let's see now. It says like Battle Tower single is hottest, but you didn't notice. One of those top trainers that Scott calls Frontier Brains is there. There's a serious trainer called the Salon Maiden that runs the place. Bing. Alright. You see, there was a cave over there. Can't get to it because in order to get to it, we gotta deal with this. And I believe, and I thought, oh, did I just have to go on my bag and use it the whole time? My god. The Beatree doesn't like to wear repair. The Beatree attacked. I thought it would automatically use it if I talked to it. Anyway, here we have Sudowoodo. If you want to catch this is the only one in the game, so do keep that in mind. I might try to throw a few balls at it, but I'm not too worried about catching it. Sudowoodo, it's not the best Pokemon out there. It can be in some interesting moves and stuff like that, but all in all, it kind of falls behind in stats. But if you want interesting Pokemon, it can be, well, like I said, interesting. Then again, at this point in the game, you're probably a bit too late to adding Pokemon to your team. Low Kick there is going to do a ton of damage because Citadel is a heavy. He is a heavy, I don't know why I said that. Alright, let's just throw some Pokeballs at it. See, I'm not too worried about catching this thing, but might as well. 2, 3. Okay. Citadel was caught. Here's your Pokemon. It mimics a tree to avoid being attacked by enemies, but since its forelegs remain green throughout the year, it is easily identified as a fake in the winter. So, no, I'm not going to get anything. I'm not going to use it, obviously. Now that we have that, we can done this way, although I do need to grab my Psyduck because I need to be able to use Waterfall. Though I should be able to just go in here because there should be a PC here, yes. I'll go ahead and put Ace away because he is the highest leveled. And let's go down that waterfall. I can just surf through here. Put down here. Wait, did I not actually need a waterfall? Well, it's too late now. I already went and switched them out. We can go in this cave here. The Artisan Cave. And in this cave, there is a Pokemon you can find here. You can find Smeargle. Smeargle are, again, another interesting Pokemon. They don't learn any moves besides the move Sketch. The way Sketch works, it will copy the Pokemon last move used by the Pokemon you're facing permanently. So now that I use Sketch, Sketch will now be gone and replaced with Iron Tail. Smeargle will always have Iron Tail until it chooses to forget it. It can be interesting, and because of this, Smeargle has both the shallowest move pool and the widest move pool because it can technically learn anything. Granted, it only learns Sketch so many times to level up, so you're going to have to keep using hard scales if you want to try and get the best move pools you can. You're going to have to know which Pokemon you're looking to fight in order to get moves you want. So why can I not run away from this thing? I don't really want to deal with it. Also, why are you having so much better luck with Iron Tail than I am? That being said, if you do consider using Smeargle, just be careful of that. On top of that, Smeargle's stats really aren't the best. So, all in all, I wouldn't recommend using Smeargle unless you just want to have it to set up stuff, because it can be pretty good for that due to the fact that it being able to learn literally anything. It can learn some great, you can just give it some really good stat buffing moves and then Baton Pass, which is honestly what I usually see Smeargle used for. In the Artisan Cave, you can get a bunch of items. Well, I say a bunch, right? Well, not will be a bunch, but a few. Also, why? Oh. I see. Goodbye. Let me put someone else up front. I don't believe we'll be running into level 50 Smeargle. I hope not. That would be annoying. Here... I don't really know the Artisan Cave that well because I never really bothered to come in here because, again, it is just Smeargle in here. That's the exit. that we saw earlier. Over here, Carbos. Pick it off. And I think there's just a few more items that we can go to down there. I'm not going to be too worried about it. Hopefully I'm not missing anything big. If I am, I'll let you know. But I'm not too worried about it. And there's one more place I want to just quickly go to. We don't need to go there, but I just want to. Is it this one? No. But really, that's all we can really do here. There it is. Well, hello and welcome. Sorry about the cramped space. Anyway, John, let me formally welcome you to the battle frontier. This is my dream come true. It took me years and years, but I've finally given shape to my dream. On reflection, it was a terribly long journey. I left home alone on a quest to find strong trainers. No one can imagine how much effort or time it took to make this real. But that's all in the past. No point dwelling on that. All I want for you is to enjoy battling to your heart's content here. John, I want you to have this as a memento for all our time, our paths crossed on our journeys. Wow, thanks. You can check your battle points on your Frontier Pass. The more success you have here at the Battle Frontier, the more battle points you will collect. Support points are very fit. Yeah. Alright. And now that that's all done, I think it's finally time for us to go ahead and leave the Battle Frontier. And the place I'm gonna go off to first. If we go to Marvel City, there is something there for us. If we go over to Steven's house, check it out, there's a Pokeball there, and there's also this. It's a letter. To John. I've decided to do a little soul searching and train on the road. I don't plan to return home for some time. I have a favor to ask of you. I want you to take the Pokeball on this desk. Inside it is a Beldum, my favorite Pokemon. I'm counting on you. May our paths cross someday. So check the Pokeball. It contains Pokemon Beldum. Take the Pokeball. And with that, you get yourself a free Beldum. Beldum, once evolved, is a powerhouse. It is another pseudo legendary that you can get, and it is definitely a beast. It can be a little tough to train because until it evolves, it only has move Takedown, so you need to be careful of that. But if you can get it fully evolved, like I said, you have an absolute powerhouse in your team. Alright, now what to do next? How about what we do? If you guys recall, there was word of a mysterious Pokemon that was seen flying around the region. How about we go looking for that? Okay, so what I've been doing here basically, one of the better ways to find it is just to go in and out of one map. Basically one that's fairly close to grass. Here I'm doing here at around 10. Put on a pill. Have a Pokemon that's lower than level 40, but high enough to avoid the higher level than the regular Pokemon that you normally find in the area. And just run in the grass for a little bit. If you don't run it, leave the map, come back, leave the round and come back. And just keep doing so until you run into something. This is honestly the most efficient way to do it. So, pretty much I'm just going to be doing this for a little bit until we encounter what I am looking for. Here we have Latios. Latios is what you would find if you chose blue when you were asked that question on the TV after being Pokemon League. Latios is a special attacker. It is a Dragon Psychic type, so it has a fairly unique typing. On top of that, it's just all around fairly strong. Now, if you had chosen the red option instead of the blue option, you would instead be encountering Latios. Latios is very similar to Latios, just a little more special defensive than offensive. Personally speaking, I like Latios a little more, but that's just my opinion, honestly. They're both honestly really good, especially if you can get the item called a Soul Dew. Of course, that's just an event, but I don't know. When you encounter these guys, they are roaming, and you will also run away. Because of that, I'd recommend you using Master Ball on this. They are the only roaming Pokemon that you will encounter in this game, so they are honestly the best option to use the Master Ball on. And that is what I will be doing. Latios was caught. Even hiding, you detect the locations of others and sense their emotions, since it has telepathy, its intelligence that allows it to understand human language. Alright. There's actually another recording that I'm doing this on, like another day entirely, because it took me a while to find it. And then go figure, as soon as I start the next recording, I find it. So, not much left for me to do now. But I think what we're going to do now is I'm going to quickly fly over the Forestry City. And we're going to go to the Weather Institute. Because if we go there, we can learn some information. And then we want to talk to the guy on the second floor. I believe it's the same guy who gave us a cast form. But you don't want to hear anyway, so. I track weather patterns all over the Horn region. Presently, heavy rainfall has been recorded over Route 125. Could that mean somewhere near Route 125? Alright, and with that knowledge, next time on Pokemon Emerald with Powers Effect Roll Off, we're going to be looking over at Route 125 to see what's there. See you guys then.